Hey guys, TacoMage here. Welcome back to Isla de Moco, Infinity Fortress, and the ILabs server. So, I was looking over my episodes for the past, lots of them, and I noticed that a lot of them have been just all very crafting-centric, bee-centric, build-centric, just putting things together, and very kind of focused on getting to the end of this challenge to a point where everything I was doing was very heavy stuff as far as crafting and things like that. And we need some lighter episodes, and I need some lighter episodes both kind of for the series and for me as well. I'm getting towards burnout, so I need to do something fun. I need to do something silly. I need to do something that really is not all that important. And you'll notice I also started on doing some trees too, which I'm not actually going to do on camera because it's just something for me. But back to what I was talking about. So what we're going to do today is we're going to do RFTools dimensions. Now, the side reason why we're doing this is I need to make that void world. But before we get the void world going, since I got to build all this stuff anyway, might as well have some fun with it. So what we're going to do is we're just going to start putting together all the RFTools stuff, and then we're going to explore some cool worlds. I think that'll be pretty fun and pretty exploring. I also need to make another trip, so we may do that as well. So we just need a dimlet researcher. Dimlet researcher. So all these things are pretty easy to make, luckily. I think I'm going to need like 3 of these, so might as well. What do I need? Redstone comparators, of course. Alright, dimlet researcher. Let's also grab a hopper. Should have some of those. A couple of chests. Oh, no, actually, I want 1 chest and I need a filing cabinet. Filing cabinets are really good for dimlets, at least at first. RFTools also has a dimlet storage system kind of thing, but we're going to go with the filing cabinet for now because it's easy. And then we're going to need some item duct. Sorry that there isn't much more preamble, but then again, maybe you guys don't like the preamble. I like to give a little preamble, but sometimes I think I take it too far, and I'm sure the greater majority of people agree I don't need nearly as much preamble as I generally give. So I was kind of trying to cut it short there. Let's get some redstone conduit as well. I'll put it over next to this other stuff. Conduit, redstone. Do I not have any? No, I got tons. Look at that. Flux duct, that's why it's not called conduit. Alright. Sorry if it's a little bit dark in my base. Why is it this dark in my base? 1 second. Nope, it's actually that dark in my base, even though I have my brightness turned all the way up, so I'll have to figure that out. Put some better lighting in. Alright, so we're just going to toss down our dimlet researcher. We'll just put her right... Let's put it all on the same side. Now we'll put it right over here. Yep, good. Charging up. So we're going to put our... Come on. Hopper on top, and chest on top of that. Good. And then we'll put an output just right in front of it. I know this is ugly, but this is just a quick system. I didn't want to pump it into my ME system because I'm running out of drive space, and dimlets actually take up quite a bit of drive space because each one is kind of uniquely... Well, let's look at what's already in there, and I'll kind of show you dimlet. They don't stack very well, as you can see, so each one takes up a stack, and that's not so great. But the filing cabinet kind of solves that problem. So what we do is just toss these guys in there. They'll slowly trickle down on this guy and get identified. And we're going to see them coming in here. So we already got a sky dimlet, liquid gimlet. So that's just going to go to town. All right, next thing we need is a dimensional inscriber. This is going to let us basically create our dimensional templates. Dimension inscriber. Nope. Yep, there it is. Dimension inscriber. Pretty easy stuff. I think I got all that. And we're also going to need a couple of empty dimensions. Let's just grab 5 of those. We'll do 5 dimensions, let's say. And I'm also going to need a dimension builder. Dimension builder. More expensive stuff, but again, should have it all. The nice thing about RFTools dimensions is that they're very simple to get into. They're just kind of costly. and rightfully so. Let's just put that guy right there. Dimension inscriber we'll just toss right over here. There, and that'll... So you're already getting all of our... See, and that's the nice thing here is that they actually will stack, and I don't think they... Oh, they do stack in the inventory. Never mind. I didn't remember that correctly. I thought they didn't stack at all. Alright, so... Cool thing here, a whole slew of achievements. So what you can do here is you can put in the grammar in dimlets to create a dimension. But we're just going to do a fully random. We're just going to call this random test. We're going to start out with a fully random dimension. Everything in this dimension will be completely randomly generated. And the reason I want to do that is because I think it'll be a hoot. Now, I think that, but I've actually... Is this already 100% built? This can't be 100%. Oh, it is. Wow, that was quick. Maintenance cost 51 RF per tick. So there can't be anything that interesting in there. Unfortunately, my very first dimension that I ever created was just terrible. It was an endless sea over... Was it an endless sea over, I think, brown hardened clay. Okay, so what I now need to do is we go over to the dialing device, and we check for that random test. Where are you? Taco Moon, Taco Base, Bubbleton, Hollow Base. Oh, there it is. That's right, because it's... Yeah, okay. Never mind. Check it. Dialing device power low. Okay, test. Okay, good. What's our... Alrighty. The other thing that you'll notice that I have pretty weak equipment on. The reason I did that is that it's possible that as soon as I go into this dimension, and in order to stop myself from losing those, I'm going to put them in there, I'm going to have to jump in with just lousy equipment, because it's also possible that as soon as I dive in there, I'm going to die right away. And I just realized I forgot something, so we're going to get that. Alright, so the thing that I had forgotten, and it's kind of drastically important, is a matter transmitter. Because that's the only way back from this dimension once I go in there. So basically every dimension I need to create a dialed matter transmitter. So in this case, it's dialed to Taco Base. I don't know why it's fluctuating like that. But basically what that does is that when I plop it down in the dimension, I'll have one or two transports out. So I think we are ready to go and see what this dimension's all about. First we gotta dial into it. So Taco out needs to go to random test. We'll dial that guy. Dial is okay. I already did the dial check. So let's just head right in and see what we get. Alright, so this isn't too bad already. Seeing some nice forest. This is a nice dimension, I think. Gotta let it load in a little bit here. Ooh, there's a nice big old tree over there. I wonder what that is. It's got green leaves, so I don't know. Got some hills here. Looks like we got at least some standard world generation. This might be a nice just standard world. No clouds or anything by the looks of it. Oh, I forgot that. Oh, we got some rubber tree here. That's nice. We're in a forest biome. Looks like maybe forest / extreme hills. What do we got here? And there's some cows nearby. Oh, a nice, just kind of pleasant little dimension. But we might actually be floating up in the sky. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's going to be difficult getting back here, isn't it? Oh, it says forest, but I think this is extreme hills. Oh my goodness. Alright, so the thing that we're looking for in here while we do other things, is this forced to noon? It looks like it is forced to noon. So this is endless day. It's not bad. We got some crazy hills going on here. I don't see any ore features right off the bat, but we're going to explore around a little bit. So let's... Whee! Splosh! Oh, this jetpack. I forgot how bad the leadstone jetpacks are. Alrighty, well, let's see, we got some appetite. So it looks like we might be just having standard origin. See a lot of... whatever that stuff's called. Coal. Trees. This is just a really cool place. It's probably making our server freak out, loading this in. Got some reeds there. So this must just be... Ooh, there's a secure wood tree. Is that what that is? No. What is that? It's not secure wood. What is this? Magenta stained clay. Ugh. Can I do anything with magenta stained clay? I think that's like... I think that might be a feature. Oh, horses. I'm really hoping to find... What I'm looking for is there's these little dimlet... Ooh. There's these little dimlet buildings. And they look like a little kind of futuristic building. I call them dimlet huts, but I think they have a better name than that. But what they are is they're this little building that's got a piece of glowstone on top. So we got normal mob spawns by the look of things. And basically inside they have all kinds of dimlets and stuff. Are those cows? Check my map. Those look... Zombie coming. I think those are cows. Because it's also possible to get crazy stuff like... well, what are they? Like the Twilight Forest critters. Well, at least we know that this one is safe. I should have built myself a glider. This world is safe. Oh, plains. Yeah. Nice plains biome here. So obviously we've got some like world gen structuring fighting the actual biome structuring. And the world gen structuring is winning. I'm surprised that I don't see any... I don't see any of the huts. They're not actually particularly rare, but I should be finding some. The other thing that I want to try to find, and I think I have to go underground for it, is dimensional shards. Dimensional shards are useful for a couple of different things. One, there's some... What's that over there? I don't want to go too far because I don't have that much jetpack, and I really would like to put my teleporter right down next to the... inn. I got some fire started over there. But anyway, dimensional shards are good for some aesthetic blocks, but they're also... Was that a cat? It's a cat! No, it's a squirrel! No, it's seeds. Well... That's... Well, let's just pretend that didn't happen, because obviously... Okay, we're gonna need to swap into my regular equipment, now that we know that this doesn't have, like, crazy poison or any of that stuff. And that'll make it a lot easier to get around here, because then I'll have my nicer jetpack. Oh, I hope I've got enough to get back. I don't want to have to slap my teleporter down in a random spot. Oh, come on, jetpack. Go, little jetpack. Go, little jetpack. Alright, so where do I need to go? Somewhere over in this... I really should have dropped the waypoint. Let's zoom in here. So it's going to be over... Oh, there it is. Can I just waypoint that? I'll drop when I'm over there. But I know I'm heading in the right direction. Yeah, hovering is not the way to go about this. Oh, that's right. I think I was way up... Oh, look at that tree. That's a redwood. Look at that tree. That is a big old tree. It's growing in a really awkward place. Surprised I haven't seen any... Oh, there's an apple tree up there. Surprised I have not... There's my way out. Alright, so we're just gonna dig a hole. Oh, a little bit of lag there. It's probably lagging because we're genning so much world right now. We're just gonna put this guy down here. Alright, so that should be good for 2 or 3 transports, I think. Dim out. And let's name this to random dimension. Okay, so it looks like it uses 20,000 per teleport. Actually, no, let's call this... We'll call this Crazy Forest. There we go. That's a good name. Alright, so now we should head back to Taco Base. We can pick up my good stuff because we know that that is not a deadly world. So meet you back inside once I got all this stuff traded out.